Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're checking out a city builder, a base builder, a colony sim. This is Folklands. This is a lovely little city builder. We're going to jump into things and see what we have got in store for us today. We can regenerate the map a little bit. Sure, let's go for something like this. We will leave it on. These levels, and we will jump into the game. Now, as ever, I'll do my very best to explain what the heck is happening, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun along the way. So, this is all about growing a settlement from the ground up, trying to chain together production chains, trying to make sure that all of the food is managed, all of the building is managed, accommodations, etc. We need to sort it all. Okay, it's a new start, and I have already completed the tutorial, and therefore we can jump right into the game. Okay, thank you very much. What have we got? Well, let's pause and take stock, shall we? We've got our resources up in the top left-hand corner here. We've got coins, stone, and planks. Very, very important buildings. We have got, notably, a little progression meter up at the top here. We need to get more villagers in order to progress to the next level, 25. That's going to unlock a whole bunch of additional buildings for us. That is definitely something that I'm interested in. And we also need to make sure that we build ourselves a little settlement, of course. Now, there is a specific requirement to build a settlement in a place where there is enough resources. This seems like I tell you what, this seems like a pretty interesting place to build it because it's on this little island. Though I'm not actually necessarily sure that that would be too great of a location to build it. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking, what about something a little bit more central? What about something over here? This seems completely fine. Okay, let's get that built. Happy days. The game is still paused. We can unpause and let things go. Okay, we've got ourselves some little people. That is great. We've got 17 out of 25 villagers. That is represented as folks. New folks arrive. Folks will regularly arrive at your settlement center if you have spare housing capacity and your folks are happy. And at the moment, we've got 78% happiness, which is pretty darned good. Okay, getting started. We've got a few things that we could do in the first instance, and we also need to make sure that we find accommodation for all of these people. That is very, very important. Okay, storage facilities, builder's hut. Let's see if we can try and nab ourselves a builder's hut. I think I want to try and maybe space things out just a little smidgen here. I would love to build a little bit of dirt road. Let's maybe see if we can try and, like, flesh out a bit of infrastructure here, just to make things look a little bit more cohesive. And I will unpause and let that, hopefully, get built. What do we need? We need 3 planks and 1 stone. I think we should have the resources that we need for all of those. Okay, we got a little game map down here in the bottom left-hand corner. That is kind of cool. We got a build menu here. We have got a settlement overview where we can assign and unassign transporters if indeed we want to. Production, we have got a builder's hut. Is the builder's hut actually built yet? It's not built yet, but when it is built, that's where we're going to be able to assign all of the people to. Progression, allow home upgrades, or allow house upgrades, I should say. We cannot do that yet because we don't actually have any houses. Right, storage. Do I need to get storage facilities at the moment? I do not. The builder's hut, we can assign specific workers. The builder's hut, you guessed it, are going to build stuff. Let's see if we can try and get some small houses. Sure. Let's do that, and that. Okay, I think 3 houses is a pretty good place to start. We can also nab ourselves a tax collector's office. The tax collector is every folk's best friend, and they'll gladly part with some of their coins when they get a visit. Gladly is maybe not the right perspective, but we can see the area of impact here, which is completely fine. Let's rotate you around, and let's try and put you as close to the center of town as possible. I'm also thinking that maybe we see if we try and nab a path along here. That's fine. Okay, so that's sort of the civilian buildings taken care of. Natural resources, yep, we're absolutely going to need to get ourselves a woodcutter. I would like to build over there. Cool. We're going to get a stone mine as well, which we will get right next to the stones over here. Is there... I suppose those stones are fine. Maybe let's actually build it at this side. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe we want to try and have a sort of industry-focused area. Obviously, neither of these are connected up to the path network yet, but we'll get that done right about now. So we'll get that all sorted. What's the issue? Road needed? Not anymore. A berry hut. We're also going to see if we can try and get ourselves a berry or two. Now, there are some berry bushes around, some berry bushes up here. We can also see the limit of our settlement at the present moment. You know, let's get a berry hut. Let's get a berry hut. It looks like it's 300 berries at each bush. So you know what? We'll do a single berry hut for now. We can expand that in a little bit, and we will also get a well. And unfortunately, we can't place the well on this bricked area, but that doesn't particularly matter. We can worry about that later on. Okay, this is looking pretty darn good. I think we are all up and running, ready to go. We just need to get all of our resources into the right places, and we should have no real difficulty doing that, which is great news indeed. And I tell you what, whilst we are waiting for a few additional buildings to be built, why don't we see if we can try and grab ourselves some additional workers? Seems only prudent. We have 5 housing capacity. Well, I guess that means that we have one house that has got 5 people in it. That is indeed the case. Workers at the woodcutter, let's see if we can try and bump that up to number 2. We've got 5 unemployed folks, and we've got a happiness level of 75, which I think is fine. Which I think is absolutely fine indeed. Okay. You are unhappy, unemployed, food and water, all required. We're going to sort it all out. Don't you worry about that. Let's get this built. Let's get this built ideally in decent time. Tax collector as well. The tax collector is really not a priority. Let's pause the building. That can wait. The berry hut, let's see if we can try and get 2 additional berry people on there, and we'll also get an additional worker at the stone mine. And that will take everybody up. Well, that will take pretty much everybody up to... Well, it'll take us up to full employment, which I think is, you know, a decent enough place to be at the present moment. Right. So in terms of the next sort of milestones, it's gonna be getting these houses completed. That is pretty important. Berries, I think we're fine. I think we're fine for berries at the moment. We're okay for planks. What else have we got here? Berries, available resources. Yeah, we're going to move them into the right place very, very shortly. Tools. We don't actually have any tools, or we do have tools, but we don't actually have any way of making them, at least at the present moment. We're going to have to move to the next stage, or maybe even the stage after that, before we're able to get tools. Do I need to get a storage facility? That's the real question. Do I need to get a storage facility? Tax collector's office obviously isn't completed. We're going to need to try and get a few more bits and bobs in the stone mine. Maybe I'll cut down on the number of transporters that we've got, and instead I will get 1 additional person to work at the stone mine. Available pickaxes, 4 out of 6. Do we need any specific available axes? 2 out of 4? If we've got 2 axes, surely only 1 person can use an axe at a time. 3 out of 6. Yeah, so we've got enough pickaxes to make this all happen, which is good, which is really, really good, and that should be expected. All right, let's jump it into 3 times speed. I think this is all looking great at the moment. What have we got here? A sawmill. We have not yet built a sawmill. That is a bit of an oversight of mine. Let's see if we can try and build. A sawmill. Let's get that up and running. Do I want to destroy this house? Yes. Let's destroy that house, because that means that we can take the resources and move them directly into the sawmill. I did not realize that we needed to process logs into planks. It makes perfect sense, to be fair. It's just not something that I had thought to action. But you know what? Now we're sorting it, and that makes me happy. Pause the well. Yeah, pause the well. Pause the well. Pause the well. Pause the tax office 2, and hopefully we'll be able to get this all up and running in no time at all. How many logs do we actually have on site on the woodcutter? I don't know. We can't seem to see. That's a bit of a weird one. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Can I destroy the well? If I destroy the well, will that allow me to move the resources around a little bit? Yeah, it will. It will, it will, it will. Okay, destroy the tax office as well, then. And also, this is a little bit of a long pathway here for some reason. Nope. Did not mean to do that. That doesn't look good. Okay, not sure why this is... Not sure why this is showing as still looking like that. I guess it doesn't particularly matter, but there we go. Okay, sawmill. Let's get as many people in the sawmill as we possibly can. One plank maker. Yeah, let's see if we can try and maybe trim down the number of transporters that we've got. There we go. That should leave us with one worker here, right? There we go. Fantastic, and we should be able to make planks, and we should be able to make planks pretty darned quick. Good. Set pickup area. I mean, just here is completely fine as the pickup area. We can also set the harvest area for the trees here. I think that'll be the area. Not like it particularly matters. And there we go. We've got some planks. Okay, let's return to getting all of our required infrastructure. We'll get that well up and running again. It says that we've got 7 stone now. Honestly, kind of happy with that, if that is the case. Kind of happy with that. Do we need anything else? Oh, we do need a market. Yeah, I'd kind of forgotten about a market. Can I try building a house? Can I try building another house here? Let's see if that works. This surely isn't the same positioning. But you never know, it might be. You never know, it might be. Okay, the well is getting built. That's great. As long as the sawmill continues to churn out a few planks now and again, we are completely fine. We're going to need one additional small house, if I'm not mistaken, in order to fully realize the housing that our people require. That is good. This is all looking fine. Yeah, we don't have like a communal kitchen. I think there's a kitchen in every single small house, which is great. But it also means that we've got a lot of berries that are just sort of chilling out here. I've been trying to eat, but there's not enough food at home. I think that's because you don't actually have a home yet. The good news is that is going to be fixed, and that is going to be fixed like really, really, really soon. There we go. That's the 3rd house, and then the 4th house right over here. Literally just a few more planks, which is great. There's no unemployed folks available to work at the well. We need a well. That's fine. Let's cut down on berry gatherers. And let's assign to the well instead. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we just need 2 more planks, and we will be golden. Okay, how's production looking? Production of water is looking absolutely fine at 100% efficiency. I do worry that we have kind of run out of rocks already, and we haven't really scratched the surface on the demand for rocks in our colony, but that's fine. We're also going to cut down on the number of workers that we've got. Available hammers, 0 out of 4. Okay. I think that means that the builders are working these hammers. That's fine. Ooh, look at that. We just gained a whole bunch of additional people. Very, very cool. Tier 2 progression. We're almost up to the next level. Let's get that tax collector's office back and built over here, and then let's continue up with the small houses. We'll start with those, and we'll pause you, and we'll pause you in anticipation of getting the tax office built first. I know people aren't going to be happy with the tax office, but frankly, it's something that we need to do. It's absolutely something that we need to do. The good news is, from here on out, every single person has a home, which means that we hopefully can have everybody fed. I mean,
How's it going then?
you're saying you've been trying to eat, but there's not enough food at home. Do we need a storage facility? We'll try a storage facility. We'll try a storage facility here. If that is built, then that may be the sort of conduit that we need to distribute all of our resources. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, and we can also squeeze a house in here, which I will build and then just pause, because I'd really like to get the storage facility up and running, and I'd also like to get the tax collector up and running. We got one single tax collector. That's all we need. How much wealth is this going to bring in? Probably not that much. To be fair, though, we are out of cash. We are completely out of cash. The stone mine is problematically out of resources. Now, we can set our harvest area. There's a little bit of stone over there. The problem is it's a little bit far away, and it's going to take my people a little bit of time to get over there. That's fine, though. Okay. Bring me some money. Bring me some money. Great, 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 great news. Okay, this sawmill is good. It's just taking its sweet time. We got 9 logs here. I feel like we've got hardly any forward momentum on the sawmill production. What else? Harvest berries and water and distribute it via a market. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about a market. Let's get that in there. Yeah, prioritize this, please. Stop building this. Stop building this. Pause that building. I completely forgot about a market. Honestly, what a complete ding-dong. What a complete ding-dong. No matter, though. Hopefully nobody dies of hunger and or thirst before we get all of the required components together. You know what? Destroy this storage facility. Go and move those bits of log over there. We can worry about the rest of it. We can worry about the rest of it later. I don't even know why I forgot to get a market. That is just so daft. Ooh, good news though. Coins increased. Is that because I deleted the storage facility? I think it might have been because we deleted the storage facility. Although, I think in other news, my tax collector should have taken a little bit of money in. Yeah, there we go. I knew he took some money in. $200 as well. I mean, that's pretty decent. 10 gold coins per each individual person, which is quite nice. That's our last plank. Let's get that built. Come on, chop, chop, chop. And then we will actually rebuild the storage facility, but it's very important that we get the market down. Oh, there we go. Okay, nice. Assign water and berries to a market stall. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that before, but you know what? Here we are. Here we are. Storage. Let's get berries. Let's get 20. Actually, that's a terrible idea, because we only have a total storage capacity of 20, so we're going to have 10 water and 10 berries. There we go. Okay, everybody is now going to be completely fine. Nobody is going to be hungry. Nice. Okay, I'm really surprised that happiness didn't tank earlier. Start unpausing some of these small houses in order to progress up to tier 2. Quite happy with that, and we'll get that storage done imminently. Woodcutter is looking fine. Everything is looking a-okay. We've got not much wood, actually. We've got not much wood. I wonder if it's worth us getting some additional wood choppers. Where is it? Yeah, woodcutters. I'm thinking an additional woodcutter perhaps over here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hopefully everybody's hunger should be rectified. I'll assign an additional merchant. I don't think it's going to make a drastic difference, but it will at least allow us to get things done. Small house is looking real good, and the storage should be done immediately after that. I think we're so fine for stone. We're so fine for stone. Oh, excellent. 3 additional people just arrived at the settlement, and we are moving towards new folk real soon. We got housing capacity for 25. We're going to hit that tier 2 progression, which is excellent. Very, very nice indeed. Everybody can eat, by the way. Everybody can now eat. Been trying to eat, but there's not enough food at home. I know there's not enough food at home, but now there's enough food in the marketplace, which is quite nice. 1 out of 10. Why are we not storing more of these? Do we need additional transporters? I'll get additional transporters if that's what we need. But I really don't think that we do. Okay, let's unpause you, and let's see if we can try and finish up this place. Beautiful. We have just hit tier number 2. Trade goods you don't need, or purchase goods you need to expand your settlement. Build outposts. Our buildings will need protection from fire. Otherwise, they will burn down. A forester, a stone mine. We've already got a stone mine. Let's see if we can try and build a forester in here. No reason not to build a forester in there pretty much as soon as we possibly can. Don't think we need an additional sawmill. Exploration tower. Exploration towers may be a little bit of overkill at the moment. Trading post, I'm definitely going to get. And a fire station seems to me to be the most prudent thing that we could possibly build right now. So let's get that built just down there. We got 561 coins, which is good. What does it take? Pretty much nothing. The exploration tower is going to be useful, but, I mean, I'm not completely convinced that it's going to be, I mean, necessary for us. This area that we've started in seems to have pretty much everything that we could possibly want. Tier 3 progression is what, 50 villagers? Oh my goodness, look at that. Tier 3, by the way, will bring us Small House Tier 2. Love it. Wheat farm, windmill, statues, pubs, small gardens, breweries, bakeries, more statues, small gardens, and small fountains, as well as a whole bunch of resources. You are out of resources. Let's see if we can try and set a new harvest area. That will allow me to... It says it'll allow me to get those resources, but I don't think I would like to chance it. Yeah, let's keep production within our borders. That seems to be a fairly sensible thing to do. Okay, yet more people arriving at the settlement. That is great. That means more taxes for me, which makes me very, very happy indeed. Makes me very, very happy indeed. Why on earth are we not getting in more products? I feel like we really should be getting more products. Why don't I see if I can try and equip some more... Yeah, see if I can try and equip some more merchants here. Are the merchants the ones that go and collect the resources from the berry collection places and the well? It would make sense for it to be the transporters that did that. But, I mean, who am I? What do I know? What do I know? I also need to nab myself a trading post. Yeah, remember to connect the building to a road. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll connect it to a road, all right? I'll connect it over here, right next to the fire station. And then an exploration tower that requires pickaxes. I don't think we... Do we have the ability to actually make pickaxes or anything? No, I presume that we're going to be able to get that in the trading interface once we're up and running. Okay. Storage is looking good. What can we store here? Sure. I'll store 10 of those. I'll store 10 of those. Maybe berries? Maybe additional berries? I'll store 10 berries. Why the heck not? Why the heck not? I mean, if we've got spare capacity, we might as well punt it into the storage. We've got 2 workers. Let's get a 3rd worker. Over there. That's looking good. 8 out of 10 in storage. That's nice, at least. It's a bit of a trek between the well and the market. That is maybe something that we can fix. It's not something that I really truly need to worry about, but it's something that we can think about in the future. More planks. More planks. We really, really, really need more planks. And we're just not getting them. Where are all my planks going? Tell you what I'll do. I'm say production, set harvest area. We're going to set that up. And we are going to increase the number of workers that we have here. That should be both of our axes. Both of our remaining axes deployed. So we've got 2 axes over here. This is all looking fine. I mean, we can change the harvest area a little bit. That's okay. You're working away fine. And actually, tell you what if I instead of stone, what if instead of stone I do logs, and instead of this, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, we'll do this. We'll set a pickup area. Set a pickup area of here. So that includes, hopefully, the lumber yard over here, and also the storage facility right over here, which we will keep the logs in. So that's a pretty good solution, I think. We need 4 more bits of wood. Yeah, a lot of wood required. A lot of wood required. Small house can catch fire. Make sure you have enough fire stations. Ooh, that was a lot of alerts all at once. Fire safety is low. I know. I'm working on it, video game. I'm working on it. We're working on it as fast as we can. Hopefully there's no fire that's actually happening. That's a... Well, I'm not very convinced. I'm not very convinced by that. That was a pretty ominous warning, perhaps, for what was to come. Yeah, I don't like that. We're 2 out of 5. We're 2 out of 5 boards. I don't think I can pause. I don't think I could pause the trading building. So I think we just have to hope that the fire station takes the planks first. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm completely sure it'll be fine. Completely sure it'll be fine. I'm completely convinced. Oh yeah, could I get more transporters assigned to the storage here? Does that matter? Maybe, you know, we could maybe get some additional transporters here, but I don't think it particularly matters. Hey, look at that. The fire station is up and running. Let's cut back on the number of people that we have doing building. I mean, building seems like a pretty, it seems like a pretty covered thing now. I mean, we've got a couple of buildings that we need to get sorted. But apart from that, it's fine. Okay, fire station is done. We need to expand our territory a bit. I will expand my territory a bit. We're going to need 10 planks in order to do that. So let's maybe worry about that in a bit. Okay, fire safety is fine. Building coverage is critically low. Make sure the building is inside the coverage area. Stocked with water and fire guards. Yeah, do we actually have water here? Do we store water in the... I mean, 21 buildings and there is 1 well. That seems fine, right? That seems totally fine. Maybe we get an additional well. You know what? I tell you what, I'll get an additional well. But not really because I care. Only because I want to get an additional well right next to the market. So that things are going to work just a little bit smoother. And in fact, it doesn't really take that many resources at all to get the well up and running. So we should be able to do that fairly simply. All of the fire safety warnings have been removed, which is great. We're working on that small house, which is really, really nice. Quite strangely, I've managed to create a really nice sort of additional area for 2 more houses. And maybe even a 3rd house to sneakily squeeze in over there. That leaves us with only 1 additional house to build. And then that will be us up to tier 3 progression, which is pretty freaking nice. Build that over there. It's all within the tax collector's reach, which is quite important. Okay. Let's get that house built. Honestly, we are fine for everything. We have got enough. We've got enough wood now. Unfortunately, we're only allowed one worker at the sawmill. That's a bit of a shame. We need to get ourselves an additional sawmill if we wanted to get things working otherwise. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that we actually did have a forester that completely finished work, completely finished being built, which is good. It's really looking nice. It's you know, a little bit of repopulation over here, reforesting. Very, very cool. Exploration tower. Let's not worry about an exploration tower for now. I'm just after that sweet, sweet sawmill. Where's that sawmill? It's around here somewhere. There we go. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's build it down here, maybe. Sure. Okay, looking and feeling quite good. Looking and feeling quite good. All of our brick is placed. It's just a case of getting the sawmill resources in. Why don't I click on the builder's office, build orders, trading post. I'd like to get the trading post built, pause the well, pause all the small houses for now, and pause the sawmill. Just get me the trading post, and then once the trading post is up and running, we can take a look at all of these other projects that are pestering me. So we can only go up to tier 3 in this build of the game, which, there we go. There's no tier 4. However, you can imagine that tier 4, tier 5, tier 6 will give us additional types of people, additional types of taxpayers. If we have a little look at service status, for example, we can see villagers, vassals, and nobles. You've got to imagine that the folks up in nobles would be bringing me a little bit more tax than the old villagers down here. That is, I think, completely fair. The building doesn't have enough resources to service buildings in the area. Do what? Do you need more? What do you need? What more do you need? I don't know what more you need. Just build the sawmill and don't complain. Okay, trading. How's trading looking? We've got 1 out of 4 traders assigned. Do we want to sell a specific product? Yeah. Sure, sell 10 of these. Excellent. Very, very happy to do that. And trade orders, purchase orders. What can we get? Ooh, look at this. The High Winds Merchants. They're not selling anything at the moment. Do I care about anything here? Not overly. I mean, getting an additional saw would really be nice. We don't particularly need to worry about that until our sawmill is built, though, because we have that second saw in the sawmill. So that's really, really nice. But, I mean, other than that, probably don't need any other tools. How are you getting on? You're still fine. You're mining away there. That's great. That is going to be the sawmill completely built in just a second. There's 1 log, 2 logs, just a few logs remaining. How many bits of wood do we have over here? Not enough, honestly. I'm really honestly surprised that it's the planks that are causing me issues. I did not think that it would be that. Okay, I'll allocate 2 additional workers. I've got the workforce. We might as well do that. I've not really suffered from any happiness penalty at all. It's quite nice. Have I got enough transporters? Let's get additional transporters. Sure. I don't know why we don't have... more people, but that's fine. Come on, get this plank. Get this plank in here. There's literally 2 planks that are just, like, sitting outside. I can see them. 25 wood. 25 wood in this bleeding sawmill. Come on, get this all built. We're not messing around here. We're not messing around. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, good. Then we'll get you unpaused. You unpaused. Excellent. No unemployed folks able to work here. Yeah, that's because we're going to cut down the number of people that we have here. That's fine. Working in transport. Instead, we'll get that. Now, your pickup area. Okay, I don't know where you managed to pick up logs, but you managed to pick them up. No problem at all. So, continue to do that. And that will make my life just a heck of a lot easier, I think. Good. 7. How we managed to get 7 logs already into that sawmill? Don't get me wrong, I'm delighted that that's the case. The more the merrier. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep sawing, keep sawing, keep sawing. Absolutely love to see it. Okay. 1, 2, 3 small houses. 1, 2, 3 small houses. That's going to get us to 50, actually. We do not need you to be... We do not need you to be built. It would be quite nice to get an additional well. I will unpause that. That is fine. We need a few additional builders over here. I mean, we really don't need many people to run this town, do we? It's like everything is pretty under control. Now that we've got that second sawmill, things are looking good. We've got more people arriving. I mean, we've got housing for up to 40 people. I mean, does anyone need anything? Production, maybe more transporters? Sure, I guess. Maybe another trader. Don't know what this is for. But that's fine. I mean, we're already building that house over there. We've built the well. That's nice, and we've got somebody already assigned to that, which is great. We've got 2 planks already in the cupboard there. I unpause this sucker. We're probably going to be able to build it pretty darn fast. I got 4 planks in storage now. Brilliant. And a whole bunch that are being transported too. Well, getting that second sawmill, that was a life hack. That's real good. Our forester is doing a power of work over here, keeping the trees luscious and green. New folks arrive in a few seconds. I know that I deleted this house, but I am actually going to get it back. I just feel like we need it. I mean, we can definitely afford it now. We might as well go and get it. How's our storage looking? No logs, but that's not necessarily a problem. We're on 45. We will have new folks arriving. Actually, the house should be ready in time for the new folks arriving, which we love to see. And in fact, maybe this other house will be ready by the time that the new folks arrive. We're only on 38% progress towards that, so eminently doable. Oh, I do need to build an exploration tower, don't I? Yeah, I think the process to build one, very, very simple. Build it over here. Make sure that it's connected up. Beautiful. A wooden bench. Why did I build a wooden bench in the center of the... Sure. Build a wooden bench over there. Hopefully that won't mess things up too much. That's completely fine. How many planks did we need? That is not the building. We need 10 planks. I've only got 3 at the present moment, so maybe not overly possible. Also, this stone resource must almost be dry. Any other stones within our boundaries? It says there's 75 over there. I'm not actually sure I believe that. Hey, look at that. We leveled up to tier 3. Okay, I would love... Ooh, look at this. A better place to live. Place decorations around your settlement to help folks upgrade their home. Absolutely, I'll happily do that. I would love to see if we could try and get level 2 houses. That'd be really, really cool. Okay, place decorations around to help people upgrade. Let's do it. Building can't be placed here? No? Can we destroy the... Can we destroy the trees here? Okay, try that. Try that. See if that's enough decorations. What else we got? A bakery, a windmill, a brewery. We also, of course, have a wheat farm. I'll get a wheat farm over here. What's that? 4 planks. Tell you what, it'll be done. It'll be done. It'll be done pretty darn quick as well. Ironically enough, we're going to increase the number of builders that we've got. Okay, we're already maxed out on the number of builders. I don't think we need anything else. I guess we'll get some additional transporters. Production-wise, explorers in the exploration tower. Max that out to 4. Max the fire station up. Trading post. Max that out. Wheat farmers. Oh yeah, actually, tell you what. Get rid of the traders and instead get wheat farmers. I think that's more worthwhile. Wholeheartedly. Okay. Exploration towers built, or will be built very, very soon. And then you'll get your decorations. Small fountain is only going to take us 10 stone. We've got all of these resources, actually. We just need to move them into the right place. Hey, look at that. The Explorer Tower is built. Okay, place an expansion at your borders. I'm happy to do that. Send out explorers. Set expansion area. Sure. I'll set that area out as the expansion area. And are you going to explore the world and see if you can try and push back the boundary of the known world? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is excellent. How are we doing decoration-wise? Not bad. Are we able to get a tier 2 house? I hope so. How many more decorations do we need to place? How many more decorations do we need to place? Desirability? Let's have a little look at this overlay. This is a very desirable place to live. I mean, to be fair, there are not so desirable places to live, but this is a very desirable place to live. I think you would be wise to upgrade your house there. Let's have a little look. Get a bench over there. Cool. See if that can all get built. And if that is able to get built, then it would be great if that happened quickly. Right, what's going on? Some workers don't have the tools to do their jobs. Oh, we need scythes. Right, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we see if we can try and nab ourselves a scythe. Add a purchase order. 2. You know what? Get 5. Get 5. I have absolutely no idea how long it's going to take to get this up and running. Oh, I see. You're on your way. You're taking the money away, and hopefully you're going to come back with some scythes. I maybe made it a little bit more difficult by placing the settlement right in the center of the map. But to be fair, that doesn't really matter, does it? Small fountain. Why are you not building? Let's see if that makes any difference. Right, are you ready to upgrade yet? I would hope so. Have we got any level 2 houses? Something isn't right. Ready to upgrade house, but not allowed materials. The settlement overview. Oh, have I not done that yet? Allow house upgrades. Beautiful. Make it so. So what materials do you actually need? 3 planks and a few bits of stone. Well, I think we should have all of those materials in stock. Come on, let's see one singular house. Let's see one singular house upgraded. I'd love to see that. We haven't built the bakery or the brewery yet. Oh, look at that. Our boundaries of the known world have expanded. Excellent. Explorers completed the exploration area for an exploration tower. How very, very cool. Hey, look at that. That small house is becoming less of a small house and more of a big small house. And it's being built. And it looks like there's 6 out of 5 residents staying in it. 6 out of 6 residents staying in it. Great. It's a small house, but it's a tier 2 small house, which is pretty nice indeed. Well, you know what, ladies and gents? I think that's a nice place to wrap things up. Folklands. Lovely little colony sim, lovely little city builder. Very excited to see where this one goes. This is a very early build of the game, obviously. This game's got a lot of heart. A lot of heart. Really, really dig it. Nice vibe. Nice aesthetic. Clearly, a lot of passion. I really like it. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up for now. Thank you ever so much for watching. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. I'll catch you next time. Bye.